guys, so today's video is just going to be like a basic foundation, just basics routine basically. But yes, how many times can I say basically? Many more. Just because I felt like some people would really like direction in terms of like that kind of base makeup routine, but sometimes some of the tutorials can be a bit much and there may be a lot of layers and this step and this step and this step, and for me I don't do all of that. Mine is really basic and I think I get a decent finish. So hopefully this kind of gives you guys who are maybe a bit more new to the whole makeup thing an idea of the steps to take and the key things you need. So you don't need a massive collection, but you might just need 4 brushes and 3 main base products or something. So hopefully I should be able to convey that in this video. Okay guys, so here I am fresh faced, and I just wanted to show you how I usually do my makeup. And sorry if the light keeps changing, I don't control the sun. But basically this is all the makeup I own in terms of like foundation and concealers and stuff like that. I don't have a massive collection at all, and I use the same products, and when I'm done with them I just go and buy the same product again. But I just keep it in a tray like this because I find it's a really comfortable way to just get ready really quickly and create minimal mess. So the first thing I would usually do would be to start off with a moisturized face. I'm sure I don't need to tell you guys that, but it really does make a difference in how your foundation sits on your face. And the next step would be to add something like a primer. To be totally honest with you, I don't do it every day. It helps your makeup sit, and it also makes your pores look smaller. This product here is by Benefit and it's called Professional. I just add a light layer to my face and I focus on my nose because I have quite large pores there. The next step is, for me, is to conceal, because I do this whole 3-step concealing, and I go 2 shades lighter than my skin, and if it's for work I would just go with something that is just like maybe my actual colour, but for videos and stuff and going out I go 2 shades lighter because it gives you that kind of glow and depth. So you can see how much different it looks. That eye looks like a big black bag. And a lot of people do the whole kind of take it up their nose and the top of their head and just above their lip. I don't do that much because I'm not a massive contourer, but it is nice if you want to create some dimension to your face. And you can always add more or less depending on how natural you want to look or how unnatural you want to look. So the next step would be to apply a foundation. I think a lot of people get a bit confused about what brushes they should use, because there's some people who've got just loads and loads of brushes and it's just like, oh my gosh. Personally, I think the only brush that you really need is a duo fiber brush like this F20, which is from Sigma, but this will give you really light coverage, and it means that you don't have to think so much when you're doing it. But you'll see that literally I can like rub this in here, or even dot like the foundation on my face actually. And I can just buff that in. So you'll see that it kind of evens me out. I still have this highlight here, so I don't look really flat. So really, after you apply like all that foundation and stuff, you probably want to set it. I've just started using this Ben Y Banana stuff. I don't think it's that good, but I'm going to use it right now. Prior to that, I used to just use Max Mineralize in the 8.5, but I'm going to use one of these little sponges and I'm just going to just dip it up like that. Doesn't add any colour, but it really does help to set that under eye look. This is where you'll probably want to use another brush. I'm going to use the MAC Studio Fix, and this is in my actual shade. I'm going to get a really big powder brush, and this is the F30, and this is so that I don't look powdery, but you just want to set it lightly, so I just do it really lightly. So next up is the whole contouring and highlighting, and I don't do this on an everyday basis, but if I'm going out, definitely. So I'm just going to use the Sleek Face Contour Kit in the dark, and it's a C-shaped action just across here. So see, it makes me look a little bit more defined. So to highlight, I'm going to use this illuminator from NARS, and it's the Super Orgasmic. And finally, I would just add a blush with a kabuki brush or just another blush brush. I'd probably use that one, to be honest with you, but if you want to switch up your brushes. And this is a colour called Sahara by Sleek, and I use this all the time. always get too much on. So voila, that is like my foundation and like base face routine, which I think is really perfect for those of you who are looking for like an everyday look for school or for work or something like that. But I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my face. But if you want to see like a slowed down version of that, then do let me know and I can do another video on it. Yeah.